7 ways travel can benefit your mental health. The benefits of travel go beyond making memories and meeting new people. Getting out of your comfort zone and exploring a new place can have a remarkably positive impact on your emotional well-being. Want to know more? Here are 7 ways travel can be good for your mental health. Life on the road offers ample opportunity to get active, which is known to improve mental well-being, self-result. 1. It can help you stay fit and healthy. Physical exercise is known to improve mental well-being, and travel offers ample opportunity to get active, whether you enjoy pounding the pavement on a city break, swimming in the sea, or submitting mountain peak. Getting to know a new destination by embracing the great outdoors can boost energy levels and improve your mood. Immersing yourself in and connecting with nature is another key way to reduce symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression. And why you can do this anywhere when in cities, it makes sense to incorporate a little ecotherapy into your travel too. The second, it shakes up the status quo. Whether you venture abroad or simply to next town over, taking a break from your usual routines with a trip away from home can help break negative cycles, get you out of a rut and river a world of possibilities beyond your bubble. When I'm in a period of desperation, getting out of the house and out of negative routines, for me, wallowing on the couch and eating junk food can help to clear my heart and give me the space to properly consider the things my brain is telling me, say David Owen, author and former travel editor. Going somewhere completely outside of my usual sphere, be that in the UK or abroad, can be an effective way of gaining both literal and metaphorical distance. If nothing else, I have interesting stuff to go and look at and do as a distraction. Riding in tuk-tuks in Sri Lanka gave a different perspective on handling stressful situations. The first, it gives you a different perspective. Experiencing different cultures can open your eyes to new ways of living. Some things as simple as learning a new recipe or changing the way you spend your downtime can have a dramatic effect on your well-being. Travel can lead you to question and challenge the norms of everyday life at home, potentially inspiring you to make positive change. When I felt my own On street level racing, for example, I like to think back to my experience riding in tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka as an overlooked buses on blind corners dotted that with pedestrians and got cut up by countless motorbike. Our driver realized it and took it in his stride, as did other road users. Despite the caps, everyone was calm. After a few of these journeys, my own worries and bewilderment dissipated as I realized that the alternative response, fear or road rage, surveillance. I try to apply this lesson to my life at home. You cannot control the action of others, only the ways you respond to them. The fourth is increases creatively. It's been scientifically proven that new experience, particularly ones that allow you to immerse yourself in a different culture, improve the neuroplasticity of your brain, increasing creatively in the process. After a stint of grief induced agoraphobia, Erica Bush traveled around the world to take part in 7 festivals for the dead and is writing a book about it. I helped build an altar for the dead in Mexico, dancer in a parade in Nepal, learned enough Japanese to get by in Kyoto and Madagascar. I got hit in the head by a corpse. It was on the shoulders of its dancing descendant. She says, every now and again I feel a shadow of not wanting to leave the house, but after all experience I've had, it's hard to doubt my ability to get to the south. Travel is stressful, even when it's wonderful. And now, when things go south, it's almost like the travel I've done in a benchmark I know I can get back to. Where better to recharge body and mind than on a rodent stretch of sand. The fifth, it lowers stress levels. Sometimes all your body and mind needs it a rest, and where better to chill out than on the sun longer somewhere warm. Sunshine is a great stress booster, giving you a dose of mood-boosting vitamin D and increasing the brain's release of serotonin to the so-called happy hormone. Leaving work stress and the everyday routine behind in exchange for afternoon naps, leisurely work, and the freedom to make your own schedule can do your mental health the world of good. Spending time away with friends and loved ones can add to the feel-good factor, while solo travel can refresh your sense of independence. The sixth is boost self-esteem and confidence. Travel isn't always weighing palms and spa days. It can also mean navigating crowds in ex- excessive heat, getting lost, struggling with language barriers, or culture shock, or which is extra challenging if you are proven to feeling down or an- anxious. Anxious. Clyde and Laura from Twin Thus Travel have found that dealing with travel stress has helped them cope in their everyday lives. First, travel has become an unlikely form of therapy for our anxiety. By keeping our work big, travel gives context to the smaller tasks in life that can often feel overwhelming when you suffer with anxiety. For example, the irritation of stepping off a plane after getting ourselves to the other side of the world makes completing a short train journey seem easily achievable. Travel continues to keep our lives open and fulfilled, which in turn leads to better mental health. The seventh is an act to self-care. When you are feeling low, it's easy to feel guilty or underserving of nice things. But treating yourself to achieve, whether it's a staycation or far-flung getaway, can be empowering act of self-care. Of course, anxiety and depression can make traveling difficult. Anxiety makes me worry about doing it, and depression both saps my energy to organize it and tell me I'm not worth the effort, say David. Planting a trip can be a good way to push through that and show yourself some love or give yourself some purpose, as well as the focus and excitement. Travel planning can bring travel itself grants you the freedom to do what you love, take time to rest and practice living in the moment. To this end, for many people, travel is not simply an enjoyable pastime but an essential part of possessing a healthy, positive mindset. Please note, if you do suffer with mental health problems, make sure you read up on government advice and healthcare guidance, as well as talking it through with trusted people in your support network before choosing to embark on a trip. Get more travel inspiration, tips, and exclusive offers sent straight to your inbox with our weekly newsletter.